Hey everyone, it's Tyler the Rustic Nerd Dad here, and this has been a long time coming for a video, but this is my review of my brown and yellow Wolverine suit from Whitesheep Leather. So, I ordered this suit almost a year ago because I ended up wearing it for Halloween last year, and I intended to do a review then, but I just didn't, and I forgot, and kind of life got in the way, and anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at this suit. So one thing that's really cool is you can kind of see it there, and I'll do a close-up, um, but it's screen printed texture. Look at that sheen there. Um, it's really close to what's seen on film um, for the suits in Deadpool and Wolverine. However, it could be just a hair tighter and it would look a lot better in my opinion. Um, I opted to order without the shoulders attached. Um, this is what they look like typically. And they'd be kind of like this, and I didn't really like that. I actually ordered an extra piece of fabric, screen printed fabric, so I could potentially try making my own shoulder pieces to be a little bit more screen accurate, because technically it like is supposed to like jet in a little bit and then come out. Um, Not quite like this, but almost. It's supposed to have more of like an MCU cap shoulder look to it. Um, but personally, I ended up enjoying no shoulders. I'll still probably do something with the extra fabric for shoulders for a very like a variant or a variation. Um, I might even do something with these still, but I'll probably do them as still separate pieces that like attach underneath. That way it's not like a permanent attachment to this. Um, so yeah, I also ordered the gloves. So the gloves they made for me had a different texture on the palms. Um, that's okay. I mean, it's not like huge deal to me, but it is still screen printed to some degree. I did, however, ask for longer gloves, um, and I put that in my order. They didn't really accommodate that as much as I thought they would, so I'll just throw those on. But they're still like a really good length. Um, like they go down pretty far. I just wanted them to go a little bit further. Um, these claw ports I 3D printed and made myself, and I just glued them on. But very comfortable gloves. You can see the screen printed texture a little bit better there. But yeah, it's still really good. It has a nice feel and is lightweight and flexible. Pull the glove off there. This is the screen printed hood. I'm not going to put that on for you, but it has a good long enough neck to it that it can tuck in, and it is comfortable and very flexible. All right, so let's show you guys the suit. I'll zoom out here. It's actually got a really good thick zipper to it. And I'm going down here. The knee pads go up the side. I'm not going to go up both sides. Now, what's nice is these pockets are functioning. Um, they're just button there, and then which is one pocket, and then this is another pocket. So whether you're at a convention or like out in a Halloween or what have you, it's definitely nice to have that, and it is screen accurate. That's my office there in the background, Boba Fett. But yeah, it's really, really nice. It's got a nice, thick, nice. It's thick, but it's a nice, soft, squishy material, so it like has the detail, but it's not overly heavy. It was super duper comfortable, um, and I definitely recommend it. I just wish that the screen print was more accurate. It is very, very close, but unfortunately, it's not perfect. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying their blue and yellow suit like on the film. I would probably go towards like a pro cosplay screen printed suit at that point. But if you wanted a custom screen printed suit, this is very much a really good option, especially with their price points, because it's very, very reasonable. I think um, all in, I ended up getting mine for around 400, I think it was. It did take a bit to ship, was but at the time it was also very like it was just a craze for both Deadpool and Wolverine suits um, in general. So, but yeah, um, great job, White Sheep Leather. Definitely will be buying from again. That wasn't my first purchase from them. Um, this is a belt I've been making for this suit, or one of the belts I've been making for this suit. I still got to do another pass of red, but you can kind of see the burgundy. Um, and then the 3D file I used for the belt buckle is from Red's Props on Etsy. Great file, highly recommend it. I've printed it a few times now. um, but yeah, that is the White Sheep Leather Wolverine suit. Let me know if you have any further questions. Um, and I can always try to respond. Actually, what I'll do is try to spin it around here so you can get a better look at the back detail. Now the lighting isn't great, but you can see that it is still very much a nice detailed suit. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Again, feel free to like, follow, and subscribe and ask questions anytime, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, take care. Bye for now.